Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about making eco prints. It's something kind of fun we did on the weekend and I thought I would share it with you. So we watched a video from a lady, I'll try and link it below, and she shows you kind of how she does, like, collects flowers and wildflowers and leaves and all kinds of botanical specimens, and she creates these really nice eco prints to use in journals. And so I wanted to kind of practice that, and I was home with my sister on the weekend and I thought we would try it. So we had a little bit of a treat before we went out exploring. So I just kind of showed you there. She actually wanted to try a little bit of all the muffins, so that's what we did. We just cornered out, sort of sectioned out a quarter of each of those, and then we went out and started exploring. So this is one of my favorite flowers. This is mountain laurel, and it is the state flower. It's a really beautiful flower, and just everything. It was a really nice sunny day and not too hot, and it was just sort of a little bit magical. And kind of everywhere I pointed the camera, so I'm just filming with my iPhone, and the sun was kind of at just the right spot where it made all these really pretty sun flares, and it just, felt kind of special. So I just thought I would share it with you. It kind of wasn't something I went into thinking I was going to make a video of. I was just kind of taking photos of it, and then I kind of decided to start filming everything. So here I'm just showing you as well, there's a little tiny bird's nest up in the tree there. I'm not sure if it's I don't think there's anyone nesting in it, but just it was really pretty. And you can see, like, the wind there. It was just a really cool, nice, calm day. So, and it's taken the roses kind of a while to bloom this year, but all of a sudden they're just all, they're just budding, and it's really, really lovely. I love when the roses come out. So these are from heirloom roses, and you actually can just get them shipped straight to your home and then just plant them. And that was eglantine, so that's one of my favorites. And so we just collected all kinds of little wildflowers and roses, and I think that's honeysuckle, and I'm not sure if that's chives or something. Some vines, just whatever we could find. And here you can see the little robins are back making another nest. So last year, they nested in this tree as well, and then here they are back again. So pretty exciting. It's always exciting. And then what we did here is we used these Ecoline inks, and we just put them in these kind of little spray bottles, and we've just wet the paper. So I used a sponge there, some gum arabic in water, in a little bit of water, because I wanted to use the gum arabic as a binder. And then so wetting the whole paper with the sponge and the gum arabic water, and then just pulling the leaves out of there's another bowl there that we just used to kind of wash them and make sure there weren't any kind of little bugs on them or anything. And then we just laid them on the paper and laid colour down, or sprayed colour down. And you can actually either lay it over the top of the flowers, or you can lay it down first and then put the flowers, and the leaves on top of that. So it was just really fun. And then at the end we kind of stacked it up and put magazines on top of it, just to make sure that it was kind of all together. So here you can see I'm just pulling the pages off, and it didn't work, exactly how I wanted it. I think a few things I would do differently next time. Like, the ferns worked really well, and the roses actually didn't work well because they didn't sit flat. Like the rose leaves wouldn't sit flat on the paper. So you want kind of leaves that will sit flat, on the paper, or heavier leaves. The hydrangea leaves worked really well, and let's see, there was this kind of like some grass from outside, like the wheat grass. I'm not sure if that's Japanese maple. That worked quite well. And the vines worked on the top, not on the bottom, so it's just interesting. And then you also kind of learn, like for example, I'm not in love with these colours. So this kind of grass, whatever that is, the dry stems worked quite well. But you can learn what will work and what won't, and then what colours you want to use. So probably next time I would use black walnut as the base layer, and then just add some sort of more muted colours in there. And I'm also kind of thinking about doing the eco dyeing, where you kind of put all the papers together and then put it in a pot of water and boil it for an hour. So I would also use gum arabic in the pot for the binder, and then I would probably use avocado skins and some black walnut on the paper, and that should give it the sort of muted peachy colour that I'm looking for, and also the aged kind of stained look as well. So I think there are probably some other things that you could get, like some Tim Holtz Delusions inks and things like that. So I'm not sure, but it was just a kind of fun thing, and I thought that I would share it with you. And it's one of those kind of nice things that you can use to create, papers and pages for your journal, or pages to collage with, or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.